everybody. I just wanted to show you what's going on. I'm getting ready for Passover. So I have, there's lots of little things to get done for Passover. First thing, I got rid of all my chametz except for one spot, which is my grandson Ezra's cookie jar, and I'll show you what that looks like. And if you don't know what chametz is, that is anything containing yeast. Anything that you cook with, or yeast itself. We get that out because we start the Feast of Unleavened Bread this coming Friday night, which is the night we have our Passover Seder, which is a meal that we have lamb and different things that are mentioned in Scripture. This is all very scriptural, and it's also a command to do for eternity. We remember what happened when Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt. So this is a time where we get to remember that. We can make it as fun as we want. We clean our house of leaven because this is where God said, get the leaven out of your house. And for 7 days, eat unleavened bread. And that's what we do. We take that literally because this was something to always be done. We clean out the leaven, and that could be cereal, that could be bread, that could be cookies, biscuits, crackers, whatever. You get it out of your house. And then for 7 days, you eat unleavened bread. And that is bread made without yeast, and it doesn't rise. And it's very simple to do. You can just get matzah from the Jewish section in your grocery store. Matzah kosher for Passover. That's what you want. So that's what I'm working on today is, number one, I've done a good spring cleaning, and that's what spring cleaning is actually for, to clean all the leaven out of your house. And this is also an example of our hearts. We clean the sin out of our hearts and minds, and I know that some say that Yeshua paid the price for us so we don't have to, but let me tell you, it said to do this for eternity. So we do that. We also set the table. I start early in the week setting the table for our Passover Seder. And Seder just means order, and there's an order to the meal that we have on Passover. So that's what we are working on today, and I'll show you kind of what that looks like. Here in the kitchen, if I was doing my Passover Seder cleaning, I would clean the stove, clean the refrigerator. Where's that? Yeah, that's my ladder for climbing. And my cabinets, and my floors, and my sinks, and my dishwasher to get all the leaven out, but I've already done that, so I don't need to do that. So what I want to show you is this. This is Ezra's cookie jar, and he really doesn't eat cookies anymore at my house, but look in the bottom. See those crumbs? See that? Well, that's what I'm going to be cleaning out today of my cookie jar, so that I won't have any more leaven in my house. So we purchased the lamb, and we have kosher lamb for our Seder. We have wine because we have wine at the Seder, and we have their special herbs growing. We have parsley, and I use rosemary for the lamb, rosemary and garlic. So I have that all set and ready. And I will bring the lamb out of the freezer later this week and get it ready for roasting. You don't boil your lamb, Scripture says. You roast it. So I'll be doing that. I just have a few things going on in my kitchen. This is going to be decorative. I'm going to just fill that with lemons, so it'll be a pretty decoration. And this table I use, we don't usually eat at this table. This is actually a ping pong table for playing ping pong, but I do decorate it and use it as a table look for the rest of the time. And I serve buffet style from this table when we have larger gatherings of our friends and family in. And then this table will be transformed as well. So I use special tablecloths that I only use for Passover, and they're white. And then I set the table. We have this tradition that we've always kept so that we have special, you know, saving it for special. Well, we do. We save those Passover things for special, and we have a certain plate that we use, and I'll show you that a little later, that we put on the table, and it has the elements so that when we go through the Passover Seder, we remember what God did for Israel when they came out of Egypt. And we just, you know, we go in order and we have a wonderful time. It's a wonderful meal, it's delicious, and we just have so much fun. I hope if you've never had a Passover Seder, you're willing to do that. It's something you're willing to do because it is an instruction to do forever. And it's such a blessing to do what is spoken of in Scripture. I have laid out here everything that we're going to be putting on the table except for the glasses, napkins, and flatware. I'm going to be using these chargers. It's a light color for this time of year. This is our Seder plate itself. See if we can get a close-up of that. As you can see, it has, starting at the top, shank bone. To the right of that, bitter herbs, haricot, parsley, lettuce, and an egg, a boiled egg. And then in the middle, it says Pesach. So that Pesach means Passover in Hebrew. And then we have our matzah plate, and that says matzah in Hebrew. And then I have all my salt and pepper shakers. Because we have 2 large tables that we are working with, I like to have salt and pepper for everybody around the table, or in easy reach, so they'll be able to just grab that. And we have lambs because I just think that's really cute. And then the matzah ball. So anyway, that's what that is. And then we have, these are the linens for the tables. This is for the round table, and it's a pretty damask, and I love it. Now this one is just a plain white, and it's plain because it is very difficult to find a table covering for a ping pong table. It's just difficult. So I have all my flowers in here, which are going to stay like that, and then I'll have maybe add some more for the round table. And so I don't really consider that the main table. That is where normally we sit. And then when we have extra people, then I use the extra tables around. And we also have, if you can see over there, let's see, where is it? I can't see it, I'm looking into the sun. But anyway, there's a table over there with a yellow vase and snake plant leaves in it, and that is a card table that I will also be decorating, and I will cover with a white or light colored damask tablecloth. And I may turn you around here, I may put it right here between the 2 tables. If you can see, there's kind of a large area over here. And I may put that there, and my husband and I may sit there, or a small family may sit there, or who knows, I don't know. People who want to get farther away from me may sit there. But anyway, so the transformation is for these 2 tables right now. Then I'll set that little one up here because it would kind of be in the way. That door, those doors lead to our bedroom and bathroom. So I would not want that table here all the time. So I'll just bring it out probably on Friday. And that's it. And then my sister is going to be making some of the food, a lot of the food actually, which I appreciate. I'm going to be making the lamb and matzo ball soup and putting out some finger foods, and then she will make green beans. She's actually making, maybe she's not, I don't know. She was gonna be making a turkey, and then sadly a lot of our guests are not able to attend. So we may not have the turkey this year, but normally we don't. Normally we don't, but it's sometimes good to have an extra meat because not everybody is used to the flavor of lamb, but yeah, we think it's pretty good. We're pretty happy with it. So anyway, I'm going to show you some clips and pictures at the end, and just I hope you get excited. So thanks for watching today, and thank you for all you, gosh, so many people have subscribed, and I so appreciate that. Erica and I are amazed, and the comments have all been positive and sweet and nice, and thanks for just being a part of our family. So I have to get busy. Other than this, I still have a few things to do to be ready for a Passover, and once Passover comes, you want to feel just really relaxed and enjoy the time with your family. So if I get a lot done at the beginning of the week, that'll happen. So thanks anyway for watching. And I can't wait till we get this project finished so you see how it looks. Thanks. I have all the chairs pulled back pretty far from the center of where they will be, and the reason for that is I want to be able to get to the table. I have one chair not at the table, and that gives me a way to kind of reach the center. So I've learned over the years, easy access makes this go a lot faster. The first thing I'm going to do, I know where these chairs are going to be, so I can just place these chargers right in front of the chairs. Because the legs of these chairs is very wide, you can't just push the chairs under the table. They wouldn't fit. They have very ornate carvings that prevent that. But I'm going to know where these are. Since I know where these are, I can place those directly across from another plate. And so I know where it will be. So I know this one will be across from that one. So there's a method. So I'll just put one in the middle. By placing these here and getting started with this color, then I can bring in colors that are going to complement this for my centerpiece. So I'm not sure at all what that's going to be yet, but I can do either. I can go either way. Because this is so light, I can go with something silver, and in here, the decorative looks either silver or gold. It doesn't really matter which way I go. And I may do something similar to what I have with the gold runner in the middle, billowing around something, you know, plant-like. I'm not sure what that's going to be. The thing is, when you have this many people at a table, you don't want a high centerpiece, even though that would look best. And every time I do that, someone moves it. So I'm going to try to kind of keep it low this time. I think fresh flowers would be great, but I don't want to buy fresh flowers and throw them away. So I might try to find something in the house that's going to stay low. And I'm thinking maybe just a basket of silk flowers would be kind of cute there. So let me go grab that. Yeah, let's see how that's gonna look. So I did choose to go with a basket, and I had this basket with all these flowers in it, but since this is special and it's Passover and it's going to be on the Passover table, I'm going to give it a little cleaning to make sure it's not just dusty or anything. Looks actually pretty good, not too dusty, and I've already cleaned the flowers, so they will be clean for the table. And then we'll just kind of tuck them all back. So what I have here, I have 2 picks of just greenery, and then I have 2 picks of large white roses. And you see I have them kind of bent. So that I bend them in case I want to reuse them. And then I have just this little spray. It's so sweet, so cute, and it's for hanging. And it has these cute little grapes, and I just think it's really sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange all of this into this basket. Okay, so I'm going to have a rose on one end and a rose on the other end. I think I'll do it corner by corner since it's going to be people on every side of the table looking as their centerpiece. So that way it'll be kind of balanced. We want it to be balanced if we can. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so we'll just add, let me clean this one a little more. We'll add these to each side like this. And I may play with it. I may completely redo it. Just, I want the top sides of the leaves to be facing up because they're darker than the back side. What do we have there? So we have this. So now tuck this in so that I have like just a spray of flowers, and I'll pull this between and around. Okay, so it just looks like if you went outside, the idea is you went outside and you picked some flowers and some greenery to bring in, and that's it. So I could add more to it. I may just leave it simple like that, because the more simple your table is, just it's more elegant, because once you add napkins and flatware and stemware and salt and pepper shakers, it gets a little busy. The table gets a little busy, and we're also going to be adding, remember, that large Seder plate. So that will be on the table too. So we want to make sure that we have room for everything and simple little flowers. So I have this little basket of spring flowers on our table, and I think it looks pretty cute. I think I'm going to make the center come up a little higher because I can't see all those cute things in the center. All right, so the beauty of having this is I can bend it upward. I'll take it out. Just bend it upward. So I have a kind of a bow poking up, and I'll put this back in. All right, and see how much more visible that is. And then we can pull the greenery around to hide the bottom. And it just looks like we have a lot more going on in our basket than we really do. I think that's excellent, excellent. Now you know why I have my ladder in here, is because my glasses are way up there. So I have to go up here to get them. So first First, I'll take out the 8 that I need for the round table, and then I will take out what I need for the other table. I'm going to put the glasses on the table now, and then I will just fill them on Passover. And here we go. Next, we're going to put our silverware, and we will need our steak knives for this, for this meal. And yeah, we will need also a butter knife. We also need little cups, which sadly, decluttering, I threw away. So now I'm going to have to find something, which may be just a coffee cup I could do, that has salt water in it for dipping. So, well, more about that in a few minutes. Let's set the table with what we know we have on hand. All right, so here we have our flatware. I'm going to be putting this around the table, and then we'll work on some of the more traditional aspects of this Seder. We are getting close. We have to add our napkins, and we have to add something that we can put salt water in, just a small bit of salt water, so that people can dip their parsley in. And this table will be ready for Passover. We will just serve our meal, add our wine or grape juice to the glasses, and we will be finished. So I will just do this 2 more times with the other tables, and we're ready for Passover. Well, this Seder table is complete. I have what I was looking for. I have they're just little plastic cups that you get spices in, fresh spices. And I put them here because that's what we are going to be dipping our parsley into salt water. And that is to represent the tears of the slaves in Egypt. So we remember them. Even all these thousands of years later, we still remember them. And then I just added a little basket here, a little porcelain basket, and little I guess that's just a little dish. And that is just for something will come up that we need to put a small amount of something here. So on the night of our Seder, we will have horseradish on the table. We'll have our matzah here. We'll fill our tray here with the elements, and then we will just enjoy a wonderful Seder together. So I hope you've enjoyed watching what we do. And for my future generations, you don't have to do it like this. You do it your way. But remember how Pika did it. Anyway, so love you guys. Well, thank you for watching today and sharing with me what we are going to be doing for Passover. I hope you have a wonderful Passover this year, and Hag Sameach Pesach.